Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am thrilled to be here today as we're going to dive into another fascinating interview. Before we get started, I just want to take a few minutes to introduce myself for those who are new to my channel. I'm Arti Solanki, your host and guide through the world of entrepreneurship and empowerment. By day, I wear multiple hats. I'm a business coach helping individuals like you achieve their goals and dreams through my website, artisalanki.com. I'm also a real estate broker at Living Large Realty, where I assist clients finding their dream homes, investment properties, or even building their investment portfolio in real estate. And I'm a proud co-owner of an IT company where we specialize in network support, service, and ensure your business stays connected and thriving without any technical issues. One of the most fulfilling aspects of my journey is my passion for empowering women. Through my platform, I strive to amplify their voices and share their inspiring stories from various industries. Each interview is a chance to delve into the unique experiences and triumphs of these incredible women. Today's conversation promises to be no exception. I am beyond excited to introduce our guests, Shaundara Jones and Meeta Barrett from Synergy Homecare, and explore their journey with you all. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Welcome to my channel, and I really truly appreciate your time. Share us a little bit of your journey and your personal life with us just to get started and to, warm up before we dive deep into the questions.
Well, my name is Shaundara Jones. I am the
I apologize for mispronouncing your name. I said Chandra
no,
Jones.
it's okay. I get it all the time. But Shaundara Jones. A lot of people, everyone calls me Sean. Um, so I go by Sean most of the times. But yeah, I'm a wife, a mother of three beautiful kids. I'm a business owner. I own Synergy Home Care Northeast and Southeast Houston. Before I did that, my career was a respiratory therapist. So I did that for 9 years before I transitioned to entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. So
Wonderful, wonderful. So, while transitioning from the being a respiratory therapist to owning a home care facility, what inspired you in this career shift? What was that? Every people have something different, you know. Some people say it was my calling, or it was something that, something happened in their life that made them make that shift, a change. So, what was yours that made that shift?
well, I do believe it was my purpose. It is my purpose. Like I said, this industry, even anything in the medical field, healthcare field, I have to feel like you have to have a calling. It has to be a purpose because, again, you have to care. You have to have that in you. So, what made me want to shift from a respiratory therapist to owning a home care agency was the fact that I worked with patients that's always was in need of further care outside of those hospital doors. I never could get my head around it. Like, what should I do? Like, I would have patients that I would see at the hospital that I was working at in the med center, and they would get discharged and have to be readmitted in less than 48 hours. And I was like, and it was all because they was either discharged too early and they didn't have that proper care once the discharge happened, once they're home. So just a lot of prayer and trying to figure out where I wanted to be, what was my purpose in life at that moment. I just knew it wasn't within just those hospital walls. It was outside of those walls. So that's how I just managed to look into other things of seeing how I can help others outside of the hospital. And I came into the industry of home care, and it worked out ever since.
Wow, awesome. So what unique challenges would you say that you faced when starting a business, a brand new business, coming out of like a workplace and starting your own home care business? It's a completely, when you're working for somebody and then you start your business, it's a complete two different things, and you are running the whole show yourself. So what are the challenges you would say that you faced for starting your business?
Well, I mean, I faced a lot of challenges. Again, to come from the world of working for other people, all you have to do is just clock in, clock out, and go home. I transitioned from, I tell people, technically not a 9 to 5 because I work 12-hour shifts, but I transitioned from 12-hour shifts to now working 7 days a week, 24 hours out the day, pretty much. But so that was like a challenge just to transition. It was a huge transition in my life because now I had a pretty much a baby that I had to form. I had to start from the beginning, and
Yeah,
I have to nourish this baby. I have to
yeah,
grow this baby. So it was challenging trying to focus on this one thing and to grow this particular business into the business that I wanted to be and needed it to be. I did start in 2019, so that was right before COVID hit.
oh
So
wow.
I was so challenges became a challenge. It just was it was a journey that I can say I wasn't ready for. But it was definitely a roller coaster. It came with many challenges because now trying to operate this newly business during this huge pandemic, but I got through it with lots of help and finding the right people to work
Right.
aside me to get me through those humps. So
Right. And like you said, and the thing is, going through those biggest hurdles in the beginning, it makes you even stronger, and it makes you come out even stronger and do better in your business. So I'm so happy to hear that, you passed through that biggest hurdle of like with the COVID time where there was nothing going on for anybody. So that's amazing. That's really amazing to hear that. So, coming up with, I know that you have a team of 40 members or more, probably, right? So, how do you foster and support and collaborate, work with them, and build a work environment that's ensuring the high quality care for your clients? Because you're into a business where you're providing service and you're providing this service to your clients, which are really in need, physically in need, right? So how do you ensure that? How do you work with all those team members, and how do you collaborate in your day-to-day business?
right, right. So with my structure, I do have office admin. So I have now 5 office admin and administrators and over 50 care providers.
Mm,
Um, and I always believe too that in order to run a good successful business, you have to hire the right people and you have to have a great culture
yeah,
in the workplace.
yeah,
And I think that's what I bring and that's what I try to instill because I try to have that connection with my a good great connection where it's communication, whether it's checking in on on the employees, the care team, the
yeah,
administrative staff, let them know you always have that open door policy and that you support them because not only is it important that we make sure that our clients are happy, but we
yeah,
also have to make sure that the team that's out there making sure those clients are happy too. So I try to build a good culture within the office space so it can trickle down to all my care team that has to go out there and face the day-to-day actual duties and tasks that we're doing out there in our community.
That's so fantastic to hear, because that's one of the things I talk about as a business coach, that the owner has to have their values, their cultures built in, because without that ground foundation, you can't expect your employees or your coworkers or your team to work in that same mindset with the same values and the culture that you are looking forward in your business, right? So it's a really very important factor of any business is the values and the structure. And that's fantastic that you've nailed that down. I'm so it's so amazing to hear all these stories, you know. So coming back to the business, what strategies have you implemented to maintain this balance between providing a compassionate care and running a successful business in a home care industry? It is one of the biggest thing, having compassion, the empathy that you have to have that in order to care for somebody who is physically who's really needing it, right? Because without compassion and the heart for that, it really doesn't work.
um like as far as like strategies, I don't know if I have like a good strategy. I just know what I believe in, my heart and desire for what I do as far as running a home care agency. I do have the heart for it, I do have the passion for it, I do have a vision for it, and I make sure that my staff sees that and knows that, and we can all be on one accord when we do. That's the only way this can be successful. It's not just a business venture for me. It's actually what I love to do, you know.
Right,
And my care team sees that, and my client sees that, and so if they see that, I think that's what benefits in the growth of for my agency. That's how my agency is growing, because they see that I do have the desire and the heart to do this, and then I make sure that the people that I do have on my team have that same type of energy and have that same
right.
type of vision. And of course, prayer. I always pray, pray
Yes.
over my business and
Hey,
everything in the morning.
prayers work. Prayers work.
Definitely do, because if it wasn't for him anyway, I wouldn't be here. I feel like he has led me every step of the way, even on
Mhm.
the uncertain days and everything. But I keep him in the midst of it all, and then that's what I feel like keeps me and drives me to get up and do this every single day.
Every single day. That's fantastic. So as someone who has journeyed from being a respiratory therapist to a successful business owner, what advice would you like to give for aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking into getting into the same industry, the same healthcare sectors? What is your point of view on that?
Mhm. So, as transitioning and from doing something that I love, respiratory therapy, working as a respiratory therapist, was an excellent. I love the job. I love the what I did every day as a therapist. But I wanted more. I wanted more. So, of course, because I wanted more and had desire to do more, then I took that leap of faith, and I jumped into it and I did it. Um, I would tell people that's looking to start businesses or looking into entrepreneurship, don't let doubt set you back.
Mhm.
I was that type of person too that questioned everything. It was like, "Ooh, should I do this or should I not do it?" And it
Yes.
took me some time to take that leap of faith, but I did. And when you have that desire to do
Mhm.
something, I feel like that's there for a reason. So
Right.
don't let out keep you from doing something that you really have the desire to do. And entrepreneurship, I'm sure lots of people wants to start their own business, wants to be able, and yes, it's going to
Right.
be hard. Yes, there's going to be hurdles you're going to have to, but you are built for this. You are
Yeah.
built for this.
Yes.
If it's a
And
desire.
putting your 100% to what you want to do is gonna give you the results. It's all about pushing yourself, driving that force, and just keep going.
Right.
It's you're gonna see the success. You have to work for it. People a lot of times say that, oh yeah, this person business, but they're doing so good. I'm doing the same business, but I'm not. But it's not about comparing. It's about how much of time, effort, energy, and you giving yourself 100% to your business. And that's what drives the results. So it's
Totally agree.
yeah.
Agree.
And I'd like Mita to, give her input as being a part of this energy health care group.
Everything Miss Shawn said earlier, I totally agree. I'm very much feel a part of the team. We have a wonderful open door policy. My coworkers and I, we genuinely get along and we like each other. It is, kind of like a family here, a work family, and we just want to give the best care and support to all the clients that we have. And it really just is a wonderful environment to be in. I'm the community liaison, and my job is to go network, find other hospitals, hospice companies, all different kinds of companies that work in the medical field and help us refer each other. Work with skilled nursing, work with assisted living facilities. We work with all different people that work in the medical field. And my job is to just get us connected, let them see what our services are, set up a meeting with me, and we talk about our services and we just go from there. The biggest thing is with my job, I don't feel like it's a job. I feel like it's a hobby, it's a passion. I have an amazing time when I'm here. Been here for a month now in this position, being a caregiver for almost 10 years and then transitioning to the office side. I've really enjoyed it because I know when I go to a new client and I'm presenting myself saying, hey, this is care for your mother. We understand. I know what to say because I was a caregiver. And I just think of it as if I'm there, what would my mother want to have? What's the kind of care I'd want my grandmother to have? And it's just a really amazing thing to get reprieve from whoever's been
Mhm.
helping the loved one that needed care and to take some of that stress away so they can go enjoy their life too, but also have peace of mind that their loved one is getting taken care of. And that's the
Absolutely.
hardest thing. Finding trusted care with a reputable name and a reputable company is very hard. And
Mhm.
Synergy has been around for many years in all different states, and we have locations everywhere. Whether you're in Conroe or Katy or League City or Texas City, we have providers everywhere. And our big thing is we do individualized care plans. No matter what, if you need a care service, we can provide that. Because we're non-medical, we don't do anything with we do medication reminders, but we don't do IVs, we don't do any of those types of things. But we do provide companion care, personal needs care, and light housekeeping. But we work with a ton of different companies. If you need somebody that, your loved one needs a hospice, we work with hospice companies. You
Mhm.
want to find an assisted living facility, we have assisted living facilities we work well with. So getting referral partners, getting new clients, getting them the best individual personalized care is what we do at Synergy. And I'm so happy and blessed to be a part of this group.
And
Oh,
I know Mita personally, so I know she's an amazing person, amazing energy, and really absolutely delight to be with. So, she's what can I say? It's just been an amazing.
she's awesome. She's definitely is
She's,
awesome, and we
yeah.
are so grateful to have her on this team. Like I tell her every day how much I appreciate her. She's amazing. She's amazing.
Definitely. So thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure speaking with both of you and knowing your experience and and learning about your industry. Before we wrap up, is there anything else that you'd like to say as your special thought, or you want to share something unique to the listeners? Is there anything you want to add to it?
No, other than for anyone that's out there, especially women who's out there thinking what is their purpose in life? Should I open up that business or start that business? Do it. Do it. If the
Just do
thought
it.
came in your mind, that means you are capable and well enough to do it. Just take that leap of faith, keep prayer involved, and just
And
go out
just
there.
do
Work, yes,
it.
just do it. Just do it.
That's awesome. Thank you again. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise. And we look forward to collaborating for future as well. To our viewers, we hope you found today's discussion informative, and stay tuned for more exciting conversations. And we'll talk to you all soon. Thank you.